Yep, the three most basic helpful exercises. 1, embrace the tree, which is a rooting, stability and relaxation exercise, sometimes called bear or standing post. And if you want to check it out, it's position 1 of the rooting and hip rotation exercise on page 12 of my book, Tai Chi for Life, Health and Fitness. So page 12, first position, rooting down, sinking the gravity, sinking the weight down through the body, down into the ground through the soles of the feet, which are relaxed into the ground, giving you a solid connection to the earth. Shoulders relaxed, space under the armpit, rooting, knees slightly bent, feel yourself sink. And I like the term embrace the tree, that's called, because you're rooted like a tree, connected to the ground. Trees are very hard to uproot. You should be the same. Second exercise, relaxed arms with hip rotation, which I call the floppy arms exercise, and that is on page 11, previous page to what I've just mentioned in Tai Chi for Life, Health and Fitness. Page 11, the floppy arms, and it's from that stance with the relaxed floppy arms. It's a complete rotation of the hip joint on each side in succession, which dictates the turn of the pelvis, which controls the turn of the torso and upper body, and the head goes with the turn and no further. So everything is from the hip joint and the pelvis connected in a turn in one direction, in the other direction. The whole sequence can be seen in the book on page 11. And the third exercise is Tai Chi walking, which teaches a whole combination of skills and teaches correct back alignment, the lower back connected to the rest of the body, teaches so that you're actually using the lower back muscles to control your movement when you step, rooting, sinking and balance skills. So you're actually walking in a completely different way from our normal way of walking as Homo sapiens, when we started going and became bipedal and going on to all fours. In order to walk sufficiently fast, we had to develop a technique of falling and losing balance with each step. That's how we normally work. Yeah, what I've just said, the three exercises above: embrace the tree, rooting and stability, floppy arms, relaxed arms, hip rotation for rollback, and Tai Chi walking. Just do those. You'll be much more effective in your Tai Chi, and do them every day. Keep at it and try and do it with good teachers. If focusing on the effectiveness, train, as I said, with accomplished teachers and accomplished students. Study the Tai Chi classics and the Taoist classics. The Tai Chi classics, published form, there are English translations, lots of other language. If you're fortunate enough to read Chinese, read them in Chinese as I do, and study the Taoist classics, particularly the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu, and the Zhuangzi, the core Taoist or philosophical Taoist mystical classics, and they will deepen your understanding of Tai Chi and deepen your understanding and mastery of life. For the beginner, relax and sink. Focus your awareness. I've talked about, explain what those things mean in detail before. So, relax your muscles, sink your weight, lower your centre of gravity, sink the weight down through the legs, through the ground, through a relaxed connection with the soles of the feet into the floor. And focus your awareness, focus your attention. You're breathing from the dantian, the hara, 1.5 inches below the label, flexing the diaphragm to fully expand the lungs downwards and then outwards and you're refining your awareness and attention. Relax and sink. Cultivate your focused awareness. You've got the initial skills of awareness to do the form, to do the training and learn the exercises. Now you need to cultivate and develop it. And then internalize that awareness by internalizing the teachings and the lessons of the Tai Chi classics and the Taoist classics, the Tao Te Ching, the Zhuangzi, the Tai Chi classics. Do those things as an advanced practitioner.
Okay.
But the basic ground rule is ground, relax and sink. Draw on the strength of the earth and the chi of the heavens. One, train with accomplished teachers and with good students. Two, study the Tai Chi and Taoist classics. Three, meditate, i.e. develop focused awareness. Today, well, if we add in tomorrow, get up an hour earlier, or half an hour if you can't manage an hour, and use that time, whatever time you're freed up, an hour, half an hour, to go outside and train in an environment early in the morning which is full of chi. And what environment is full of chi? Under trees early in the morning. By a river or by a lake, ideal, under trees. A rural setting obviously is perfect. If you're in the city, a park or a garden, but try and get yourself under or near trees because they are supplementing the chi. And early morning is the best time to train because the air is full of chi. You can draw on that and be like a tree. Have a rooted, relaxed connection to the ground to make yourself immovable. And relax and sink, in case it didn't get home in the first.
Home enough time.
So you get outside in a chi-filled environment, 6 in the morning. There you need to relax and sink. And then when you come back in, or when you finish work or in your lunch break, study the classics, the Tai Chi classics, the Taoist classics, Lao Tzu, Zhuangzi. 4, try to train with dedicated and proficient teachers and dedicated students. 5, don't smoke. If you do smoke, stop it. If you don't smoke, don't even think about it, and don't try and avoid those who do, because it is completely polluting. It messes up your chi, messes you up mentally. It's an addictive drug. It stinks. It kills and reduces your lung capacity and the actions and effectiveness of your lungs. And it's bringing in, shit into your body that you really don't want.
Okay.
So don't do it.
Fair enough.
Cultivate relaxed, focused awareness. Well, there are no shortcuts. You need to internalize the knowledge and the understanding of Tai Chi over time. So I'm afraid it's another slap down, no shortcuts.
Oh well.
Take your time, i.e. persevere. Probably the most basic rule you will sometimes be told, particularly from teachers with a, shall we say, a commercial interest, is that you shouldn't have more than one Tai Chi teacher. This isn't true. All the great Tai Chi masters trained with more than one teacher. Not necessarily at the same time, but sometimes that happens as well, depending on circumstances. Always be respectful to your teachers, but always try to learn more. So I say, learn from more than one.